Guys, what is up? Ryerson here. Welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I am going to be making the most sleeper car I possibly can in automation. Yes, automation is back on the channel after 2 months, I think. So let's just go with the newest body because it's very ugly and unassuming as well. If automation would load. Okay, there it is. So here's our car. Oh my gosh, this thing is hideous. I don't think I've ever used this body before, and I think it's for the best. Look at this back end. Well, that doesn't matter, because we are going to be making a supercar, but with this body. So, of course, carbon fiber, space frame, light AHS steel, front longitudinal. We're going to go with a double wishbone and a push rod, quality all the way up. So, for this engine, I had a tutorial on YouTube of the biggest, I guess you could say, engine. It has the most power, so you're going to want to set the car year to 2020, as well as the engine year to 2020. And we are going to be stuffing a big fat V12 in this car. It's going to be all-wheel drive, and it's going to be a sleeper. So you want to select the V60 degree V12. And yes, I am going to walk you guys through this in case you want to make this engine if you have automation. Then you're going to want to pick magnesium and max out the engine. This might not fit. We need a body that will fit the engine. Let's try this one. Doesn't fit. Can we do it front transverse? Nope. It might fit in this. No, it doesn't at all. Oh boy, we gotta find a body that fits this and isn't too bulky. This one? Nope. Hold on guys, and I will come back when I find a body that actually fits this ridiculous engine. Alright guys, I'm back, and I had to shrink the engine down just a little bit, because this was literally the car with the biggest engine bay in the game, as you can see right here. I might be able to find something else, but there's a high chance that I won't, because this is supposed to be a sleeper car, and I don't want it looking something like out of James Bond. So I'm going to keep it as this. It's very ugly, but that's all I can do. I really wished I could have found another car with the same size engine bay that didn't look so ugly. Maybe this body? Nope. Looks like I am gonna have to go with this body if I can find it again. Maybe this one might work. No, it does not. So, unfortunately, we will have to go with this body. Even though it looks hideous, there's nothing I can do about that. So, alright, now let's continue with the engine tutorial. If you want to get the most out of your car, you can try and find a car with a bigger engine bay, but I have this completely maxed out, the maximum it can go, and it's actually fit in this car. But if you find another car, you can bring it all the way up. But we're going a little bit weird this time. Direct acting overhead cam with a head material of ALSI, no VVL. We're going to do billet steel, lightweight titanium, and forged. And you are going to bring the quality all the way up for everything in this engine. So then you're going to want to bring the compression up to 10.4. So that's very high compression actually. It's in the high zone. for the cam profile, you are going to want to go to 91. So let's just scroll up here. And there it is, 91. And you are going to do VVT. Over here, for the turbocharger, you're going to want to do a twin turbo. Well, that's the only thing you can select. With a ball bearing and an intercooler with the power of 5650. So you're just going to scroll up. There it is, 5650. And for the compressor, you're going to want to bring it all the way up, the maximum it can go. And then you're going to want to turn... Why can't I speak today? You're going to want to do the turbine up to 3.6. I guess 3.7 works too, because I can't do this. Okay, for the AR ratio, you're going to want to max it out. And for the max boost, you're going to want to go to 39.9 PSI. There we go. Quality, again, all the way up. For the fuel system, you want to go with an injection, direct injection, per cylinder, race intake, ultimate fuel. And look at this monster of an engine. Can we actually make it bigger? It looks like we can. There's the maximum it can go. There. So, let's move on again. I skipped a couple things. For the fuel mixture, you're going to want to put it all the way up to rich. For the ignition timing, I think, let's see, can't remember what the ignition timing is. 79, there we go. I remembered. So you're going to want to set the ignition timing to 79. If you set it any higher, you're not going to get the greatest power. Then for the RPM limit, you want to bring it up to 7,700. Again, quality all the way up. For the exhausts, unfortunately we can only have short cast exhausts, but you want to do a dual exhaust, maximum exhaust diameter, no cats, no mufflers, nothing. Quality all the way up. So this thing just barely runs. There might be a problem with this because I was supposed to get more horsepower in the video. That was probably from the engine size. Let's see if I increase it. I have to make sure the engine actually fits in the car for me to see the specifications. But it should make more horsepower if you make the engine bigger. For now, it's 2,376 horsepower, but you can get it bigger if you make the engine size bigger. But I'm gonna let you guys listen to this engine now. That is an absolute beast. So, let's move on to the body style. I could go with the wagon. That would be hilarious. Should we go for the wagon? Let's go for the wagon. So, I'm just gonna do some nice white coloring, and this is the 2020 car with a 1980s body style. Let's do some body molding here. Look how long it can get. Look how long that is. That's super long. Can I have a big fat bumper or no bumper at all? I'm gonna go with a little bit of a bumper. For this, we want to have it forward or back. Let's go all the way forward. Holy crap, this thing can get really long. We can either have it there, or we can have it there. That's really long. I'm gonna put it halfway. For this, let's just keep it as it is. That's a really long back end. We can either have that straight or like this. I think I'm gonna have it like this. Let's go. Oh my gosh, there's just some huge fenders. Let's go. Yeah, because we're gonna need like really big tires if we want to deal with the amount of wheel spin. So, now that we're done with molding, it's just gonna be really simple 2020 stuff. Actually, let's pretend this car came out as a concept car in the 1980s, and they brought it back as just for the lulz and stuff. I don't know why they would bring it back, but instead of having the old puny engine that was in it, they swapped a giant V12 into it. I think that's the story of this car. So we're gonna go with a grill like this. This reminds me a lot of another car I made. You guys don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe you do. I do release mods. I do release some of these mods for automation. I haven't released any mods that I've made in videos, but I am gonna do that actually. So if you are from my mod page and checking out this channel, you might know what I'm talking about. But I made another car. It's called the Swarm AK something. It was called the AK. There were other trims too. It was a neat car. And it had these like sort of the same headlight units down here as like fog lights. So it reminds me a lot of the other car that I made. So now we just need a bottom grille. And back in the 80s it was very basic. So I think I'm actually going to go with, where is it? This. But not just that. I'm going to make it smaller, shrink it down. You might be thinking, what is that? You're about to see. So there we go. We're going to make it even smaller. And now we're going to duplicate it, mirror it, and put it there. We're going to keep doing that until we get out. That's too much. There we go. There's the bottom face of the car. Ugh, that's terrible. And we're going to have a vent over here for the brakes, I guess you could say, because I think they're probably needed because of the insane speed of this car. I think we're gonna get another grill in right here. Let's see what to do. Move this down. You know what? We're gonna have the grills up here too. Wow. That looks terrible. Let's keep it. We're gonna move this out more and put these down here. Perhaps make them smaller. Perhaps. Let's just delete all these and mirror these ones 2 times. We might have to shrink this vent down a little bit if we want this to fit in. So we're gonna do that. Boom. I present to you the most hideous front fascia design in the entire universe, going to the Model 8 Trim 4. This hideous thing. We'll style it up later. I kind of want to add another grill. Oh no, this is gonna look terrible, isn't it? But I want to do this. Now it looks like it has a mustache. I don't care. Well, let's move on. The rims. Ugly rims, go. Should we get a hood scoop? Let's get a hood scoop. It's just gonna be a massive hood scoop. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Wow, that thing is large. Very large. That's good. Now no one will know except for the scoop. No sunroof. Let's do the mirrors. Very, very basic. It is in fact the 80s that this car was made in. Technically not, because it is 2020 and they are making it now. But let's just, yeah, like the story earlier, they just redid the car and swapped a massive V12 into it. I think that sounds nice. This is something very uncomfortable about this front end. It looks like, I don't know, it looks like a frog got stung by a bee in its lip and it swelled up. That's what this thing looks like. Also, it has like some sort of bulge on its head. Ugh. I can't look at that front anymore. Alright, now on to the back. I think I'm just gonna go really, really basic. Take these, flip them wrong way, rotate them. I've played automation for 2 years now, and I still don't know these controls very well. That's terrible. This new update really didn't help me out, because it changed all these, which I was very familiar with before. Let's go with these. Ugh, yeah. It's just so bland. We are gonna change these colors though. Why is there reverse lights here and here? That just doesn't make any sense. We're gonna go with those there. These reverse lights will be turn signals, and the reverse lights will be reverse lights. Let's bring these forward. Let's take this. Wrong one. There we go. Stretch it out. Pull it in. Huh. That looks weird, but whatever. I guess I'll have the license plate holder down here. Let's change it to let's do just New York. Yay! Okay. Well, let's add an exhaust here. Let's add it like this. Should be good. There. It's like very tiny. It's hanging down. Okay. What do we do next? Badging. What should this car be? I have all these badges here. Let's do this one. Let's make it bigger. This car is going to be called the Worldwide. Let's call it the Venice. Worldwide Venice. Interesting. I like these badges though. These aren't actually my badges. This is a mod. They're actually really good badges. These are all fictional, but you know. Let's make it like this, make it bigger, put it up here. There we go. Alright, so actually I have these two, and it's gonna be V12 on here. This badge was obviously added when they swapped the car. V12 Turbo. Let's do it. Hilarious. Okay, then we can... that's font's too cool for this car. V... E... N... I... C, not G, C, and then boom. So if I were to recommend two Steam games, sorry, not automation games, if I were to recommend two Steam games that you guys were to play, it would be Automation and BeamNG.drive, because they're awesome, especially with the feature that you can export cars. That's cool, right? I love that feature, and these are my two favorite games. If you check my Steam page, which I'm not gonna give my username. It says I have, I think it's 214 hours of playtime on BeamNG.drive. Yep, very true. 214 hours. Translate that to how many days? So let's just say it was 5 days, for an example. I would be playing BeamNG 5 days straight to double my total. That's how much I play BeamNG.drive. So, that was a little lesson for you guys in education. We're gonna put this antenna on this thing right here. Like that. Okay. I need to make sure that all these lights are correct, because if they're not, when you put on the headlights, like these will come on, and you reverse, and sometimes these will come on. It's weird. You have to kind of see these slots. You have to try and adjust them. See, like that's headlight. No, that's not headlight. It's strange. This game is strange. It needs to work on its lights like this. Like, shouldn't it be changed to correspond to what this is? Because underneath it, if this is white, you'll classify it as headlight. But it's on the back of the car. Before this thing was added up here, cars would only use what color was on them. To explain that, I'm going to say, let's say you put yellow turn signals on the back. Then they would flash when you turn on the turn signals in BeamNG.drive. But let's say you put red turn signals on them. They wouldn't flash, they would act as brake lights. Can't they just use that system to determine what they are, what these are on what side of the car, to make sure that they're not headlights on the back of the car? I think that would be better, but they didn't do that. And I am excited for the new update, because they announced that they were releasing a huge new update coming soon, which I think it would add electric and diesel engines into the game. So I'm definitely going to make one of those when it comes out. Enough chit chat. I think we are in fact done with the car. It looks like a turd, but we're going with it. Oh, I forgot a fuel cap. Boop. Alright, let's go. All-wheel drive, because we're probably going to need it. Dual clutch 7 speed. 292 miles an hour! This car weighs so much. If it weighed less, look. Estimated top speed, if you guys see that right there. It says estimated top speed at the very bottom of the menu. 292. Wow, it jumps from 290 straight to 300. I guess I'll put it at 300. That's very fast. Look at this. Wow. Electric limited slip differential, quality all the way up, of course. Radial sports compound tires. We're probably going to need the biggest we can get. Holy crap. 365s. Look how big that tire is. Look how chunky it is. Look, it's like an inch long in the game, of course. Not in real life. It would probably be like 80 inches long. I don't know. Carbon fiber rims. We're gonna need the biggest possible tires we can get. Quality all the way up, of course. Carbon ceramic, 6 pistons, front and rear. Size all the way up. Race pads, I guess you could say. Quality all the way up, of course. We're gonna do a downforce. We're definitely gonna need some. Cooling flaps, cooling airflow all the way up. Brake airflow all the way up. Quality all the way up again. We are going to have just one seat in it, so it is very, very light. We're gonna go with a basic interior and no entertainment for the lightest possible things. I guess we can add power steering, hydraulic. This car is gonna need all these traction aids. Quality all the way up, no safety. Want to save as much weight as possible. Active sport springs, semi-active dampers, and absolutely nobody wants this car. Try adjusting gearing, adding traction control, and degreasing power. So I'm gonna change the gearing here. 100% wheel spin in first gear. Hey, look at that. I fixed it. But now the top speed is 247, and not. If I bring it down anymore, it says severe issues with wheel spin. So, if I bring it down, it'll increase the intensity. Yep, there it goes. Okay. Here's the car. It has massive issues with wheel spin, even with 365 tires in the back. I'm just gonna make these fenders really wide, and then shoot the tire up. Just make them as wide as possible. Make the fenders as wide as possible. 335s and 3. Holy crap! Look at those. Look at that. That fender. Oh my gosh. Let's read these. One or more quality. Yeah, quality. Dampers. Brake force. Very full. Wheel spin. Clearance to front of the engine. Very narrow. I don't care about any of that. So, this is the worldwide Venice. It has 2,376 horsepower. This is my second most powerful car ever. And it goes to a wagon. Interesting. 7,100 RPM with its peak power is at 7,100 RPM with a red line of 7,700 RPM. It has a magnesium 14.672 liter V12. My gosh, that's insane. Alright, well, let's export the car to BeamNG.drive, and I will be back when I am done with this. Alrighty guys, I am back, and better than ever. So, we are going to do this a little bit different this time. Instead of doing a speed test and a braking test, and you know all that, we are going to do a drag race against an old classic. This is my first ever automation mod called the Vulcan Hypersport. And I think I've talked about this before, but we're going to be racing it against the worldwide Venice. This was the first car I've ever made, and it looks pretty sweet. Let's start it. And I actually made a recent car that was very fast called Mercury Swift. We might race that in just like BeamNG.drive video. So there it is. There's the Vulcan. It looks insane. Holy crap, the suspension is terrible. Okay, let's go. Holy cow! Oh, wow! 8.1 versus 8.8. That's just embarrassing. That was my first car ever, and it just got beat by this car. Very embarrassing. And I didn't even launch. He launched. I'm in comfort drive mode. Whoa! This thing is insane. 8.0. Okay. There is actually a problem with all my automation exports. So I made a car a couple days ago called the Savannah Neptune Ego, and the badges were all messed up. I tried re-exporting it. The badges were all messed up. And on this car, that is also true. Remember the logo? Completely distorted. What is this? Tough? Then a worldwide logo was supposed to say V12. Over here, what is this mess? I see BEN12, V12, VC 180. Look, what is that? It's just gibberish. And on the front it's messed up too. Look, the worldwide logo is for some reason cut in half and much larger than it should be, and not centered either. It's weird. I don't know why these cars do it. But next up, we are going to do a speed test. So we're going to free roam and the plain old grid map. So this has absolutely nothing on it. As you can see, nothing as far as the eye can see. So we are going to take our car and Worldwide Venice. Spawn it up. Let's go. Whoa! Okay. Maybe it would be faster if we take off these traction beams. Engine torque reduced. I think the turbocharger overheated. And this is very loud. I'm sorry if it's loud in the video. This car is so loud. What's our top speed gonna be? Oh boy, it's jumping around. 270, 271, 272, 273, 274, 5, 6, 7? I saw 7. Oh, no. Looks like our top speed is 277 miles an hour, which is very good. Now let's just spawn up another car that I made. I think I talked about it. Oh, here it is. This is the McLaren. What was it? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to respawn the car or just look at the menu. So, oh hey, look. This worked fine. That's weird. But this is the McLaren 330 LE, and it's inspired by a YouTuber called Consider, who has this brand called McLaren. And, well, almost all the cars he makes looks exactly like this from McLaren. So, let's do a speed test of this one. This is actually a fairly slow-ish car. It's got a twin-turbo V6. I'm not sure how much power it makes. I don't remember. Let's go. Not too bad. But we're not here to test out this one. I actually forgot to... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's not here. I'm gonna have to reinstall one of my mods that I deactivated called the Mercury Swift. So let me just go do that and I'll be right back with you guys when I'm done with that. Alright, I am back and we have our mod right here. So, this thing has a V8, and it is, in fact, faster and more powerful, probably because of the body. But if we wait for it to spawn it up, that would be great. Here it is. Here it is, the Mercury Swift. Did I make a video about this? No, I did not. Well, let's do the speed test. Oh, I'm sorry, I had the traction control on. I forgot about that. Ready, and go. Look at that, look at the speedometer. Oh, wait, what? This didn't happen before. No. The car overheated. This never happens, actually. I'm surprised. It must have been a new update to BeamNG.drive. Yeah, because it just stalls the engine and doesn't restart. That's a shame. This car was really fast. Let's try it in comfort. There it goes. There goes the engine. Okay. I think I'm gonna take the mod down because the engine doesn't work right. But I think that's what happened. It didn't do this before. It got up to like 270 and then it overheated and kept going until this thing's top speed is 375. But I think the new BeamNG update completely broke the mod because it used to be able to get up so high. That's a shame. Look at the difference in the wheels. So this is after the new BeamNG update. This is before. As you can see, they're still the old wheels. So I think I'm gonna have to re-export the mod in the newest version. Alright, but now it's on to the braking test for this. So here's how this works. We get up to 100 miles an hour and then we brake and see how long it takes for us to brake. Let's do it. Alright, we're at 100. exactly 5 seconds to break, which is actually not too bad. What other challenge? I think that's it. Yeah, so I might post this mod, I might not. For some reason I can't do donuts. Oh, that's why I have all-wheel drive. So I might post this mod, I might not, but make sure to go check out my BeamNG mods. So go to BeamNG.drive.com, scroll down, click on Browse Community Mods. Then once you're there, go up to the search bar and type in BULCAN. And all my mods I made from Vulkan will come up, and you can click on one of them and install it if you want, or you can click on my profile and view all of my other mods. For some reason, my username, even though I set it as Gryersome, which is the channel name, for some reason it changed to Get Sunny. I have no idea why, but it is Gets_Sunny, which is very strange. I don't know why I did that, but I can't change it now. So go check that out. Install my mods if you like these videos. I will make more, and also I have not forgotten about the memory video. The memory video is still coming, so let me just remove the other cars. Alright, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. Subscribe for more automation cars, and also go check out my mods that I make for BeamNG.drive. I might release this cars mod and my other cars that I made on YouTube too. But so stay tuned for that. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed. Also click the like button on another one of my videos, which is the Solly ad window commercial in BeamNG.drive. It keeps getting more and more views every time I look at it. Currently it has about 2.8k. It's at 2.7k, but it's basically 2.8k. So go watch that video if you have not watched it yet. It's not clickbait. Well, I guess how can it be clickbait? At first I thought it was a glitch, but we'll get into that more detail in another video. Thank you guys for watching. Gryersome out.